You are useless. The words hit harder than a slap. Emma stood in the kitchen. Her hands were still wet. Dinner was on the table. The sound of the plates shaking in her hands was louder than his voice in her head. Her husband Daniel threw his tie on the chair. You don't earn. You don't help. You just stay home. Emma looked at him quietly. I supported you when you had nothing. Daniel laughed. That was years ago. Grow up. The room felt smaller. The air felt heavy. Their 8-year-old son watched from the hallway. He did not speak. He just stared at his mother. Emma forced a soft smile for her son. Go finish your homework, she said gently. Daniel sat down and started eating. This food is cold, he complained. Emma took the plate and reheated it without a word. You know, Daniel continued, at work, people respect strong women. Smart women. Not women who waste their degree. Emma's fingers tightened around the plate. She remembered her graduation day. She remembered building something from nothing. She remembered long nights and big dreams. But she said nothing. Daniel wiped his mouth. Even my boss's assistant is smarter than you. That sentence stayed in the air. Emma felt something break inside her. Not loudly. Not suddenly. But deeply. That night, Daniel went to bed without saying goodnight. Emma stayed in the living room. The house was silent. The clock ticked slowly. She looked around at the walls she decorated. The home she built. The life she supported. Useless, she whispered to herself. Then she opened her laptop. Her fingers moved confidently. Old emails. Old documents. Old contracts. A different version of her appeared on the screen. Strong. Sharp. Visionary. Her phone buzzed. A message from her former business partner. The transfer is complete. Funds are in your account. Emma checked her balance. The number was still shocking. But not new. She had stayed quiet for peace. But tonight changed everything. She closed the laptop slowly. And she smiled. Not with anger. With decision. Daniel thought Emma was weak. But he never asked about her past. Before marriage, Emma built a tech startup with her college friend. They started in a tiny apartment. 2 laptops. 1 idea. No sleep. They failed twice. They tried again. Investors rejected them. They tried again. Finally, success came. Their software became popular with mid-size companies. Money started flowing. Then Emma got pregnant. She had a choice. Family or expansion. She chose family. She sold part of her shares but kept ownership. Her friend continued running the company. Daniel never asked where the early house deposit came from. He never asked how they survived his first job loss. Emma never told him. She did not need praise. She wanted partnership. 3 months ago, the company was sold. For $48 million. Emma owned 35%. She received millions. She quietly invested the money. Real estate. Stocks. Private equity. She learned. She studied. She planned. Not for revenge. For security. But tonight changed everything. The next morning, Emma made a call. Her voice was calm. Is Mr. Harris still looking to sell? She asked. Mr. Harris. Daniel's boss. The powerful CEO everyone feared. The man Daniel admired. The answer came. Yes. Quietly. Emma leaned back in her chair. Good. I want the full company. There was silence on the other end. Are you serious? Completely. Meetings were arranged. Lawyers were contacted. Background checks were done. Emma's financial profile shocked them. She had more than enough. Within days, negotiations started. Mr. Harris was tired. He wanted to retire. He did not care who bought the company. He cared about the price. Emma gave him more than he expected. But she asked for control. Full control. He agreed. Contracts were drafted. Signatures prepared. Daniel came home one evening complaining. My boss is stressed. Some mystery buyer wants everything. Emma poured him coffee. That sounds serious, she said softly. He shook his head. Whoever it is, they must be powerful. Emma looked at him. Yes, she said. Very powerful. Daniel came home angry. My boss is selling the company. Some mystery buyer. Emma served dinner calmly. That's interesting, she said. Daniel dropped his bag on the sofa. It makes no sense. Why now? The company is stable. Profitable. This is suspicious. Emma placed the plate in front of him. Maybe he wants something different, she replied quietly. Daniel sighed. I just hope the new owner understands leadership. I worked too hard to build my position. Emma looked at him carefully. Yes, she said. You worked very hard. At work, rumors spread fast. New owner. Immediate restructuring. Policy changes. Internal audits. Managers whispered in hallways. Assistants avoided eye contact. Daniel felt pressure building inside him. What if I lose my position? He told a colleague. You're safe, the colleague said. You're one of the top executives. Daniel forced a smile. But doubt stayed. 2 days later, all senior staff were called into the main hall. Mandatory attendance. Daniel adjusted his tie. His hands felt cold. The room was full. Directors. Managers. Senior staff. Mr. Harris stood near the stage. We will meet the new CEO today, he announced. The door opened. High heels clicked on the polished floor. Slow. Confident. Clear. Everyone turned. Emma walked in. She wore a simple navy suit. Her hair tied neatly. Her face calm. No anger. No emotion. Just authority. Daniel's face went pale. His mouth opened slightly. Emma walked to the stage. Mr. Harris smiled. Meet your new CEO, he said. Silence filled the room. Shock. Confusion. Whispering. Daniel felt like the ground disappeared. Emma, what is this? He whispered. She looked directly at him. Growth, she said. Then she turned to the room. I believe in accountability. I believe in innovation. And I believe in respect. Her voice was clear. Strong. Controlled. I will review all departments personally. Daniel felt sweat on his forehead. He had never seen this version of her. This was not the woman in the kitchen. This was the woman he never tried to know. That was the first twist. Daniel rushed home that night. Why didn't you tell me? He shouted. Emma placed her laptop on the table. You never asked, she replied. You embarrassed me in front of everyone. No, she said softly. You embarrassed yourself. Daniel paced the room. You planned this. I made a business decision. You wanted revenge. Emma looked straight at him. If I wanted revenge, you would not have a job tomorrow. Her calm tone scared him more than anger. The next day, Daniel received a formal email. Subject line, Department Performance Audit. His hands trembled as he opened it. Review of financial losses. Missed warnings. Risk exposure. 3 failed expansion attempts. Daniel had approved them. He wanted faster growth. He wanted praise. He ignored caution. In the board meeting, Emma spoke clearly. The company lost millions due to ego-driven decisions. Daniel felt every eye on him. We do not reward ego. We reward responsibility, Emma continued. The board members nodded. They had seen the reports. They had seen the numbers. The vote was simple. Daniel was removed from his executive role. Not fired. Demoted. Second twist. The useless wife now controlled his career. But Emma did not smile. This was not victory. This was consequence. Daniel walked out of the meeting room in silence. For the first time in years, he felt small. That night, Daniel sat alone. No shouting. No pride. Just silence. Emma entered the room slowly. I was wrong, he finally said. She waited. I forgot everything you did for me. I forgot who you were. Emma looked at him. I did not buy the company for revenge. Then why? Because I was always capable. I just stopped proving it. Daniel swallowed hard. I thought earning money made me superior. No, Emma replied gently. Character makes you superior. Tears filled his eyes. I am sorry. Emma nodded. Respect is not given because of income. It is given because of value. Weeks passed. Daniel worked under a new manager. He arrived early. He listened more. He stopped interrupting people. At home, he helped with dinner. He asked about Emma's meetings. He respected her space. One evening, their son asked, Mom, are you really the boss? Emma smiled. Yes. The boy looked at his father. Dad, is Mom useless? Daniel's voice broke. He walked toward Emma. He held her hand. No, he said. She is the strongest person I know. Emma did not need revenge. She needed respect. And she earned it. So the moral is never call someone useless. You may be standing on their silent power. Subscribe now for more stories.